Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of the Heroes Media Group. I am on the phone right now and have a very, very special privilege talking to Mr. Ted Hacker and retired Sergeant Major of the Army Jack Tilley, both from the American Freedom Foundation. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Hey, great. How you doing, Adam?
Doing good.
Hi, Adam.
Good. Thank you. Thank you guys for taking time out of your guys' very busy schedule to do an interview with us. Ted, starting with you real quick, just to give our listeners a brief background on you and what you're doing now.
Well, thank you, Adam, for the opportunity to talk with you about the American Freedom Foundation and our Warriors to the Workforce Hiring and Training Workshops event that's coming up next week on the 12th, 13th, and 14th in Washington, D.C. at AUSA, which is the Association of the United States Army annual meeting and exposition. So we're excited to be with you today.
Great to have you. And ladies and gentlemen, also on the line, retired Sergeant Major of the Army, Jack Tilley. Sergeant Major, how are you doing?
Hey, very good. Hey, I think we ought to get Ted to tell a little bit more about himself. He's got a vast amount of entertainment knowledge and all this stuff. Ted, tell him a little bit about yourself here. So
It seems Ted, don't be shy. Don't be shy, Ted.
I am an honorary Sergeant First Class thanks to Sergeant Major Tilley. But it's really not so much about me as it is about our veterans and more about Sergeant Major Tilley and the service and sacrifice that these heroes have lived their lives for us so that we can have the freedoms that we enjoy today. Adam, we have had the foundation for about 10 years now. We've been doing concerts, raising money and awareness, and hiring events and scholarship programs all over the country for our veterans. And so we kind of got started after Sergeant Major Tilley took us to Iraq and Afghanistan on what he called his Hope and Freedom Tour. That was quite an experience for all of us, and we came back from that and started this foundation. And we've been doing it ever since. We've done about 20, 25 concerts. We've raised over $1.5 million. We've done dozens of hiring events and put thousands of veterans in front of some of the top companies in the country. We've given away over 900 scholarships valued in excess of $11 million to spouses and their dependents.
Wait.
Through our partnership with Kaplan University.
Say that one more time, Ted. That's an important number. Say that one more time. How many scholarships have you given away?
We've given away over 900. We've awarded over 900 scholarships.
Wow.
To military spouses and dependents, valued in excess of $11 million. Through our partnership with Kaplan University.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's one of our big programs, along with our Warriors to the Workforce hiring event and our American Freedom Festival concert series. So we've been doing this for a number of years, and it's just been a labor of love for us to give back to the veterans, especially their families and all those who have served in this country.
And folks, again, if you're just tuning in right now, you're already on the website. You're already on the internet. Open up another browser. Go to AmericanFreedomFoundation.org. That's AmericanFreedomFoundation.org and check it out. I'm on the website right now. I've been checking this out on and off for the last week. It's just absolutely amazing what this organization is doing right now. So my hat's off to you, and thank you as a vet myself. Thank you so much for all that you guys are doing.
Well, thank you, Ben.
Now, Sergeant Major, now you're with us. Tell a little bit for those that don't know, that were maybe either in another service or just don't watch the news. As a vet, an Army vet myself, I definitely knew who you were. So why don't you give our listeners a little bit of background about yourself?
Well, I spent about 36 years in the service. I had about 16 trips in and out of Afghanistan, 3 in Iraq. I was fighting in the streets of Saigon when I was 18 years old, and was in the Pentagon for 9/11. So there's not much I hadn't done in the Army. I'm a combat arms guy. I'm a tanker. Was on tanks in Vietnam a long time ago, and when I got to be the sergeant major of the Army, especially when I retired, I just sort of decided, along with Ted Hacker, to really dedicate my life to do all I could to help veterans till the day I die. So I'm real focused on the American Freedom Foundation, and really, quite frankly, if it wasn't for Ted, I don't think we'd be as far as we are today. But we're doing, I think we're doing a great job. And I would tell you, and you just said it a minute ago, Adam, is go to the AmericanFreedomFoundation.org. Look at the website, and if you're an active duty member or a retiree, we have teamed with Kaplan University to give scholarships give scholarships away to military spouses and dependents. So it's a big deal, and I don't want to say anything that Ted said any different, but I think that number is over 1,000 scholarships that we've given away since we've been doing that. Yeah, and I think the money's a little bit more, but it's not about the money. It's about helping our veterans and their families, and that's certainly what I'm going to do until I'm no longer on the service. But the real great thing I think we're doing now is we're doing this Warrior to Workforce affairs up in during AUSA. We're trying to do all we can to put veterans and their families to work, and I'm excited about that.
We're excited as well. Folks, you've been listening to Jack Tilley, Sergeant Major of the Army, retired, and Ted Hacker, both from the American Freedom Foundation organization. You can go to their website and check them out at AmericanFreedomFoundation.org. That's AmericanFreedomFoundation.org. Next week, Warriors to the Workforce at the AUSA Expo. Come on out. If you are in the military, transitioning, or a military spouse, you're a veteran, check out the workforce that they have that they're going to be doing next week, October 12th through the 14th at the AUSA Expo in Washington, D.C. Their presentations and some of the topics that they're going to cover: confidence building, networking, presentation skills, resume writing, interviewing techniques, job searching, and so much more. This is a great organization. They're doing great things. Make sure you check them out at AmericanFreedomFoundation.org. And we're hoping to see you guys out in Washington, D.C. next week for the AUSA event and the Warriors for the Workforce workshop sessions that they have going on next week. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. You've been listening to a special edition of the Heroes Media Group.